Hello. It's 2:59. I came in from outside, sat down, picked these up, started playing with them, just shuffling. And there's sirens, right? Recognition and reward. Choose wisely. So something's going to come up that you're going to have to choose wisely. This is where your discernment really comes in. And then disruption came out. Sirens are getting closer. And then, but light fell down here and it was in reverse. I put it back in here, but after the disruption, it was light and what else? Fuck. Maybe it'll come out. It was light and then something else, which made sense, and I shouldn't have put them away, but the reason why light was in reverse, yeah, it could be that, but it was because you were going through this disruption of getting into alignment. Because then I think it was, God, it was a really good card after the light, but it made sense. Oh, it was spiritual strength. Thank you. Spiritual strength was right there. So the disruption and the light in its reverse, I'm hearing in its polarity, that's what you were working through. That's how you built your spiritual strength and your firm foundation. Okay, the firm foundation is sitting above recognition and reward. But the other two that came out together was new beginnings and fulfillment of wishes. Look, a 0 and a 9. Like rapid movement. Look, and then in third eye chakra came out on that. Sacral chakra came out before also, and it reminded me of that part of that disruption, but it's about the firm foundation. You had to, okay, no, the sacral chakra had nothing to do with that. That was for me. So you've got to have this strong foundation. You got to be able to choose using discernment, not what feels like an emotion, like an excited. I mean, you know what I mean? Not from, oh wow, look at that. Not from a desire type of thing. I mean, it's not finding my words, okay? But for these partnerships and alliances, right? That's why you got to choose wisely. And then, you got rejoice and celebration, right? So you got your partnerships and alliances and then rejoicing and celebration. First there's 2, now there's 3. Well, I don't know. Here we go. Here's wisdom, sacral chakra, and universe. You're having to really balance and do, because you're following the voice of your soul, the voice of God. So you've got to get, here's those 2 pillars I was talking about, right? But yeah, emotional loss was behind that. So not getting into partnerships and alliances because of loss and the memories of love that we saw before, right? Really getting down, seeing, following, right? You got to follow. Yeah. So choose wisely. So there's 444. It was 404. So there's going to be decisions coming up. That's really, you got to get yourself in check, right? This disruption, you got to get you in alignment, because I'm hearing these next steps are crucial, and I saw 420, are crucial. This is where the rubber meets the road, my friend. I know we've talked about that before, but this is like something's ramping up. Destiny. Anything else to say? God. Your sacrifice. You've always had the spiritual strength. It didn't give you the strength. The strength has always been there because you were the sacrificial lamb, so to speak. Are you the baby lamb that was sacrificed? But then how is that fair? If you really have the, this is what I don't get. This is what I question. Or, I've often wondered, and I asked it, or I've spoke to my friend about quite a bit. I'm like, I can't tell other people how to do that because I know what my soul is. I know that I'm built for this shit. You know what I mean? So I almost feel like I have an upper hand, an upper leg, like it's been handed to me, but it hasn't been handed to me. I've had to go through the fucking ringer. Deep inside, I wasn't tapped into that always, though. It was that back knowing, but my ego, the part I lived in every day, my autopilot was always, you're not good enough, whatever, right? You can't be any of those things. I mean, look at you. You fold under pressure, but I never really did. Everyone else can see our strength but us, and then there's, the predators, the ones who prey on the, it's like guys love, looking for, searching for you're moving on from all of that because you lit up that. Wow, that's awesome. Because of that, right? That was at the end. You just moved on from obstacles and challenges, trapped in fear, deception and envy. Another chakra card. So I don't know. I feel different ways about it sometimes, but I guess I still had the choice. Maybe I didn't have to want to wake up, right? But is that not true? Because I've always had that inside of me. Constantly self-reflection. 707. You know what I mean? So maybe it is all a grand design and we really don't. The illusion is we have a choice, but it's already been laid out. It just depends, on how we're going to get there. I don't know, bro. That wanted to come out before. I didn't let it. So it was going to come out anyway. If you want to see what I'm doing, I'm just doing this. Yeah. What does that say? Base chakra. Oh, my stomach. It is 3. I'm going to try to go a little bit longer. I've been going as long as I can without eating. I can't do a full 24 hours, hardly. I don't like doing this because it doesn't matter what anyone else does, but somebody needs to hear there's a magician that's now carrying the weight that's blocked, and you have victory over the devil because you're the Empress. Oh my God. I'm telling you right now, I saw the Judgment card at the Wheel of Fortune. So, I guess what gets me... is 408 or 308. It's like life path number. I don't know shit about life path number. I know how to get to my life path number, but it's something about 3 and 8, which makes 11. That infinity symbol, if you turn the 8 side. But anyway, life path 3, life path 8 could be coming together. If there's a 3. I was like, man, let there be an 8. Ace of Pentacles. But you want to know what flipped over? I said, let there be an 8. Three and 8 of Pentacles. 308. With 0, with the new beginnings. And the Hierophant. Oh, and the fucking Emperor's there. I know the Empress is going to come out because I saw it and I didn't get it. So it's going to come out if need be. I don't think the High Priestess is higher than an Empress, but there's something about, there's that Magician. There's that Magician blocked. Again, you got somebody standing there, this Emperor. Queen of Cups and Empress. Look what's in reverse. Look what's behind it. Initiation day, baby. You made it. You put an end to all of it. You put an end to all of it. Judgment's been called. You're victorious. You see things from a different... In the sun. Four of Pentacles. 10 toes down. Heart and head in coherence. Yep. 9 of Pentacles. Birds could be significant. The sun. Walking away from that shit. You're starting your fool's journey and it's going to be celebrated. What's peeking out? The fucking star. I'm sorry. I'm done. I had no idea this was going this way, but I'll tell you what. To have a card even in reverse in my deck is it's highly unusual. Because I always start out that way. Because they flip out how they want to go. Especially because information we receive, but don't forget that there's energies or there's entities or there's things that can be in your same, we'll call them in the spirit realm, that can manipulate things. Have you ever seen something fly out and then like move? Right? So this is where discernment and really knowing. I don't like to say things that are negative, but sometimes things have to be spoken. But you know what? I'll tell you what. You're part of the fucking evil system if all you do is bring death and destruction. You don't speak about the elevation that can happen. If you just speak about fuckery, then you're part of the fuck. Then you're helping them and you don't even know it. Some know it, some don't. It's like selling your soul to the devil, saying whatever just to get you money, right? 3 and 9 this time. Got the 9 and 10 of Cups. Like that. That just flipped in reverse. That's okay. Yeah, 3 of Wands, of course. And yeah, and of course the Emperor wants to show his face again. But I don't know, man. Woman. Some things need to be spoken, but some things don't need to be, I don't know, because they have me say shit too. So I'm not even going to give that message. You guys can just figure it out. Let someone else say it. I'm passing the torch. Let someone else talk about it. Because it ain't me today. You know? Because I'm hangry. Not really mad. But, oh yeah, there's just so much. So many cups. So many pentacles. Oh. The sun wants to peek out again. I'm putting these down. All right, I'll grab one of these. If you believe. That's what it all boils down to. What do you think? Namaste. Peace. Oh, thank you for being here. See you again soon.